What's going on, Rockstars? It's your boy Samson X here. My children, I have missed you dearly. So, where have I been? Do you know what? That doesn't matter. So, where? Boo-hoo. We'll get into that a bit later. So, do stick around to the end, guys. I've got an announcement to make. Guys, I just want to start off by saying a big wholehearted thank you for sticking by me all this time, despite the fact I haven't uploaded. You guys are real, man. You guys are the real ones, man. So honestly, big up yourselves, man. You know who you are. And to those that are new around here, a wholehearted salute to you all, man. You're in good hands with me. But, anyway, let's get on with today's topic. So today's topic is the real reason why fat people want to drag you down. And now that title's going to make a lot more sense as the video goes on. This is going to be kind of like a discussion based topic. However, I'm going to keep the original format. Of course, I've got something to show you and we're going to react to it. However, like I say, I've got a discussion to kind of bring out of what I'm going to show you today. So basically, if I can put it into a nutshell, do you know what? Forget putting it into a nutshell. I'm not going to waste any more of your time, guys. We've got two things to take a look at. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you something right now. So take a look at this. Right, so this video here is called The Benefits of Being Fat. Right, and we've got some munter who, I don't even know who her name is. And she starts off by listing the benefits of being fat, if you can believe that or not. And here to clap back at her, we've got this YouTuber who makes really short videos. Now shouts out Arcdelio for this one, man, because this guy makes a lot of sense. So instead of trying to explain, let's get into it.
The benefits of being fat. Being fat makes me easier to spot in crowds. Belly as a snack shelf. We're soft and cozy.
The reason all of these sound ridiculous is because it is very difficult to justify something ridiculous without sounding ridiculous. I have nothing against a person being fat, but I have something against someone who promotes an unhealthy lifestyle and justify it by saying that if you get dangerously obese, you can use your stomach as a shelf. She also says that one of the many benefits of being dangerously overweight is that no one will talk to you.
People actively avoid sitting next to me on public transit. I'm invisible to men.
Right, so let's kind of rewind the clock a little bit and let's watch that one more time. Well, let's kind of break it down together.
The benefits of being fat.
The benefits of being a crackhead. You want to try that one? How about the benefits of being an alcoholic? How about the benefits of being a porn addict? The benefits of being a cigarette smoker. Need I go on? Really? So you're telling me you're really going to sit here and name off benefits of having a disease? Right, because don't forget obesity is a disease, right? Like as if you sat there and actually named off these things as if the benefits. Well, I guess at least if you want to look at the glass half full, I know you'll never get kidnapped because you're too heavy to carry. So stay safe and eat cake. That was a joke, guys. Don't stuff yourself with cake.
Being fat makes me easier to spot in crowds.
Yeah, easier to spot in a bad way. People laughing at you. When are you going to get to grips with this? Like, people are laughing at you. People are going, ah, look at that fat bastard. Yeah, so you keep telling yourself that that's a benefit, Tubby Lumpkins. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Belly as a snack shelf.
Have you got any idea how disgusting that is? Right, just think about that. Right, just think about that for 1 second. Somebody sprawled out on the couch like Jabba the Hutt with ho-hos and Twinkies all over their stomach and just eating cold cuts off their stomach like Peter Griffin in that episode of Family Guy. Like, just think about that for 1 second, how disgusting that really is. Do you know, actually guys, I'm sorry to have burdened you with that image, so moving on.
We're soft and cozy.
No, you're big and disgusting. Correction. People
actively avoid sitting next to me on public transit. I'm invisible to men.
Yeah, that you got right, because I'm not ever going to be childish and go down that road. Every other man knows what I'm thinking. But all jokes aside, right, does that make you happy? Can you genuinely look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm happy with the fact that nobody will sit next to me on public transport, or I'm invisible to men? Right, can you actually sit there for 1 second and say that I'm genuinely happy in myself, knowing that I can't attract the opposite sex? You see what I'm saying? Because I've got this thing wrong with me that I can change. Ask yourself that question before you come on this platform talking all this mess. Do you see what I'm saying? Not really sure what else I can say about this stuff, to be honest with you. This deplorable act of getting online and saying there's benefits on being fat. It's like I say, it's like, are you going to get online and say there's benefits of being a crackhead? You're going to get online and say there's benefits to having HIV or being HIV positive? You're going to get online saying there's benefits to porn addiction or gambling addiction? Nah, I don't think so. So I just want to give one more massive shout out to Art Delio, the YouTuber, who did a good job on breaking this down within less than a minute. So moving on from that a bit, looking at more of a positive light of things, where Art Delio looks at somebody who discusses the benefits of being fit. So let's compare and contrast. Take a look at this.
Little update in my fitness journey, I've realized that I have 2 new abilities that I didn't used to have before.
Now I can kind of sort of dangle for a few seconds. See that? No hands.
Awesome work by this guy for sharing his progress, but listen to how he says this.
I've realized that I have 2 new abilities that I didn't used to have before.
Abilities. Working out is this thing that you can do for 30 minutes a day, and it slowly makes you able to do things that you wasn't able to do before. If you look at life as a video game, working out is like hacking the system. It removes fat, gives you muscle, makes you stronger, happier, more confident, helps you sleep better, and like homie said, it gives you new abilities. This video genuinely made me so happy. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
Okay, so one more big wholehearted salute to Art Delio for doing such a good job on breaking this down. Not really sure what I can, try and say that he hasn't already done a good job of saying already, because he killed it. Now I just want to start off by saying a big wholehearted salute to this guy here in the video. The man, finding himself and finding new abilities, right? And like Art Delio said, that right there is the key word, abilities. You feel me? So what do I mean by that, right? Like he said, working out is this thing where you it's almost like a video game hack, right? Where the further you go into this journey, the more abilities you have. You feel what I'm saying? Like this guy here on his exercise journey, he's able to dangle for a couple more seconds more than he ever could have done in the past probably, and he's now able to stand up with no hands. I mean, that right there, like I said before, I do not give a fuck where you're at in your fitness journey. That's irrelevant, right? I've just got so much respect for people like him, right? Who's obviously happy, man. Like I can't even lie, man. This guy's a ray of sunshine. I've got so much respect for him, right? Because he's obviously happy to have these new abilities in his life. I mean, you see the smile on his face when he could stand up with no hands.
See that? No hands.
I mean, the amount of happiness he was feeling when he knew that he could dangle for a couple seconds. You know what I mean? I mean, that I know that's nothing to you advanced people at the gym, but like I say, everyone starts somewhere, and that's commendable for somebody of his caliber. Do you know what I'm saying? And the same feeling of happiness and fulfillment he got when he was able to dangle for a couple seconds and stand up without hands is probably the same feeling and happiness and fulfillment I felt inside me when I was able to push 140 kilograms on the bench press, or when I was able to deadlift 250 kilograms. All the same happiness and fulfillment you felt when you broke your record, your personal record, whatever that may be to you. You see what I'm saying? So when I said I was going to make this a discussion topic, I meant exactly that. So I know this is YouTube and the keyword is you, and it's all about what you guys want to hear. However, I want you to give me just a few minutes of your time to let me just fill you in a little bit about my journey. And it's not just a me thing. I want you guys to comment your journeys down below so we can get a discussion going out of it. And who knows, I might make a little video putting your best comments in it. So I mean, like I say, I started out pretty fat myself. You get what I'm saying? So if anybody's got stripes on the side of their arm to talk about this kind of shit, it's me. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I was pretty chubby, and I didn't have the abilities that I have now, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds crazy, but for a fat kid, I could run, but I couldn't run as fast as, say, my friends in school. And, like, for a fat kid, I could climb surprisingly well. You feel what I'm saying? But I couldn't climb nowhere near as good as my skinny friends. You see what I'm saying? And I think the breaking point for me was when I must have been about 17, right? And I walked into this shop and I saw this article of clothing that I liked, right? So I took it to the woman and said, "Excuse me, can I try this on, please?" She was like, "Yeah, changing rooms over there." So I'll go ahead and try this article of clothing on, right? This top, and I'm squeezing and pushing to try this article of clothing on, which was a size large. Bearing in mind, I wore XXL at the time, right? So, first and foremost, I have no idea why I'm trying to squeeze into a large, right? But this piece of clothing at this time was fire, right? So I felt like I had to have it. And don't get me wrong, I was starting to lose a little bit of weight then, so I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. But I think the breaking point for me was actually looking at the state of my body. I looked down and I thought, I'm trying to squeeze into this thing, and that's when I looked at the state of me and I thought, you know what? No more, right? So, I mean, like I say, I got in the gym and I just went ham sandwich, right? Just cardio, eating clean, baby, right? Until I lost a significant amount of weight, and that's when I started pushing the weights. Weak as fuck at first, right? You know, everybody got to start somewhere. Weak as fuck. Slowly starting to get stronger. A lot of trial and error. A hell of a lot of trial and error, right? It took me ages. Dare I say, it took me up until round about 3 years ago for me to actually take my top off in public and be comfortable about it. You feel what I'm saying? So, right? All this way up till I was about 17, 18 years old, 19, 20, a lot of trial and error. I'm 25 right now, just to like make it make more sense, right? So 21, right? I'm still, I'm still trying to find myself in the fitness world, trying to find what works for me. I've made some newbie gains and I've lost some more weight. However, I've still got a lot of room for improvement at that time. So I'm still pushing and just, educating myself and sort of putting my feelers out there and letting people that were in better shape than me take me under their wing, yet humble me at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? People are not here to hold my hand and babysit me. But at the same time, they was kind enough to give me that bro knowledge and hand it down from one person to the other. You see what I'm saying? So, with that, I started to progress. And right now, I feel like I've just gotten too comfortable pushing weights. Right? Anyone can sit there and just push weights. Right? So, me personally, my new thing is... Shut the fuck up, man. Me personally, my new thing is starting to get more into calisthenics, right? And like I say, with abilities, right, I'm slowly gaining these new abilities to sort of manipulate my body weight, right? And it's fucking hard, right? Because I've been too used to just sitting there pushing weights, typical gym bro, pushing weights, bang, bang, bang. Anyone can sit there and do that. You get what I'm saying? But try manipulating your body weight like that, and broski, it's hard work. It is hard work. I cannot lie to you. Give me 2 seconds. And like I said, back in 2020 when, we were quarantining here in the UK, and the gyms weren't open, that's when I started going to my local park and doing a lot of sprinting. Like really, really fast-paced, short burst sprinting, and that's how I got better at sprinting, right? And now I'm convinced right now that I got these new abilities, right? And I'm convinced in my head there's not a lot of people that will out-sprint me. That I've kind of got that good at it. You see what I'm saying? Right, so that's kind of it for me, in a nutshell. That's kind of like my fitness journey. And my fitness journey is still continuing, right? Don't get me wrong, I still push weights. I'll do my sprinting, I'll do my HIIT cardio, I'll do my calisthenics. So the new path for me to venture down eventually is going to be swimming. And I've been swimming the other day, and guys, I'll let you into the secret, I cannot swim for shit, man. So, anyway, that's besides the point. Like I'm saying, I want a body I can grow old with. Now, I'm just, doing all these things in my fitness journey to make me a good all-rounder. I mean, at the age of 25, why not do this now so that when I'm 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, right, I can still do pull-ups at my big age when I'm that old, right? Well, by the time I have grandkids, right, I want to be running rings around them and not having them run rings around me. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you sitting at home feel similarly. And now that I've shared a bit of my experience with you, like I said, man, you're more than welcome to go down in the comment section and share your experiences with me too. Because despite what you might think, I actually love hearing your guys' journey, man. Like, I respect nothing more than the journey. I can't knock the hustle. So, I mean, like I said earlier, the key word here is abilities. And along my fitness journey, like I say, there's a lot of abilities that I've picked up, right? If I, in a real life situation, if I need to use my strength, I'll use it, right? If I need to use the skills that I've picked up doing sprinting, right? If I need to run away from danger, or if someone told me to go suck my mom or stomped on my shoes and then ran away, and if I need to run after you, I can do it and I'll run you. You feel what I'm saying? If, I don't know, if the neighborhood dog gets angry at me and I need to run and climb a fence, I can do that now. You get what I'm saying? Right. I know it sounds crazy and outlandish, but I'm trying to sort of relay these real life experiences that you might be able to go through. And now that you've got these new abilities, you can thrive a lot more than someone that doesn't. Right? So, about the fat soul that we looked at earlier, that wants to sit there and say there's benefits about being fat, and to compare it to the wonderful young man that sees the benefits in being fit and he's onto his fitness journey. Why would you want to do that, right? Why could you even think of this? It's just crazy to me to actually sit there and think that someone can think of a single benefit of being fat. Right? I mean, like I say, that ain't even fucking benefits at the end of the day. She's just trying to twist the truth and make it fit her narrative. You see what I'm saying? Whereas my guy here can see the sense and he's gaining his abilities. You see what I'm saying? And that, really, in a nutshell, is the real reason why fat people want to drag you down. Why the fat acceptance movement wants to drag you down, right? Because all they want you fat and sick and stupid. They don't want you to fend for yourself. And when you're in that state, right, they get in there and put the poison into your brain. And that poison right there can come in the form of stupidity. Right? Stupid fucking opinions like benefits of being fat, right? You get what I'm saying? This is why they want you down in the gulag. You feel what I'm saying? They want you in such a vegetative state. Because of that reason, that's the real reason they want to drag you down. That's all they do. You see what I'm saying? It's all they do when they get up online and spout this fat acceptance bullshit. That's all they do is drag you down. Try and convince me otherwise. It's not gonna happen. Not really sure what else I can say about the topic, to be honest with you guys. So I think we're gonna cut it here. But before you go, let me just make my announcements. So, like I said, the real reason that I've been away is I've been trying to build my foundation for my little business, and that being right here, this is the merch for that. It's called X-Men Productions. So, what do? Right? We're videographers in the main. That means we film weddings, music videos, advertisements, anything you can point a camera at, and we make music too. So with that being said, if you're anywhere in the UK or the West Midlands region and you want anything filmed for a professional yet discounted price, I'm your man. Hit me up in the DMs. But wait, there's more, right? There's more to it. So you don't have to just be from the UK. You could be a car lot, right? Sitting in Singapore. And if you want an advert, I can sit there and make that for you and send it to you over the email, right? Over the internet, right? Right there, you've got an advert made professionally for a good price. How does that sound? I know you like the sound of that. Also, another string to this bow is our new YouTube channel where we do tutorials, top 10s, reviews, Musical experiments. Can you make a music video, music and visuals and all, for $0 with zero experience? And don't forget guys, that's also where my music goes. Yes, I'm a musician, right? So I've been rapping like crazy.
I don't wanna play nicely, I don't wanna use my manners. Life ain't no fairy tale, no happily ever after. Yeah, I don't wanna play nicely, I don't wanna play the game. I'm Samson, I'm that brother, say my name. Yeah.
I even sing as well. I do covers. So like I say, X-Men Productions is the one-stop shop for all your musical and technological sort of needs. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be linked on the end screen, so go and check that out. And I think that's a Southern Fried Chicken Crispy Wrap. So go ahead and follow your boy on Instagram at SamsonXTheGuy. Anything kooky to send me, go ahead and slide into the DMs. Also go ahead and follow your boy on TikTok at the same name. And any serious inquiries, go ahead and hit on my email, which you can find linked down below. So with that being said, I'm out of here. And until next year, hang loose.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.